Have you ever looked into the eyes of a stranger and felt like you knew them? Or visited a place for the first time, but felt a wave of familiarity wash over you, as if you'd been there before? It's a strange feeling, right? Almost like your soul knows something that your mind doesn't. Today, I want to take you on a journey, one that dives deep into Buddhist teachings about past lives. Who were you before you were, well, you? Stick around, and you might be shocked by what you discover. According to Buddhist philosophy, our existence is not just a simple one-time journey from birth to death. Instead, it's more like an endless cycle, one that stretches across time, where the life you live now is just a single chapter in an enormous, mysterious book of existence. Imagine, just for a second, that you could peek back through those pages. What would you see? Who would you find? Maybe a warrior, a farmer, a poet, or even a wanderer. Understanding past lives isn't about magic or making wild guesses. It's actually deeply connected to something called karma, a word many of us know. But what does it really mean here? Karma is like the energy left behind by all the choices we make, the emotions we feel, and the actions we take. It's this karma that shapes where we go next and who we become, almost like a spiritual fingerprint that we carry forward from one life to the next. Imagine that you were once an artist in a past life. Maybe you loved to paint under the sun, capturing every detail of the world around you, the people, the colors, the emotions. That joy, that dedication to beauty, could be part of why you feel a pull toward art in this life. Have you ever just picked up a brush and felt a sense of calm, like it comes naturally? According to Buddhist teachings, this could be a small piece of your past life reaching out, a hint of who you once were, echoing through time. But let's be honest, not all past lives were joyful. There may have been lives filled with struggle or suffering too. Maybe you were someone who faced loneliness or loss. It's not meant to scare you, but to help you understand why, in this life, you may carry certain fears or sadness that you can't quite explain. Sometimes the past leaves us lessons or even scars that we must face in the here and now. And that's okay. It's all a part of our journey. So, how can you even begin to understand who you were in a past life? The good news is that you don't need any special tools or rituals, just patience and an open heart. One simple way to start exploring is through meditation. Meditation can help you calm your mind and look within. Sit quietly, take deep breaths, and just let your thoughts come and go. Often, the impressions you get when your mind is at peace, images, emotions, even a sudden feeling of knowing, can offer glimpses of your past. Let's try to think about this for a moment. Have you ever experienced déjà vu? That strange feeling when it seems like you've already lived through a moment before, or a sudden connection to a certain time period, a culture, or even a particular person. It's almost as if the universe is giving you a tiny hint, a peek behind the curtain of who you once were. These are not just coincidences, according to Buddhist teachings. These moments could be echoes from your past lives. Now, I know that it can be a bit overwhelming to think about all this, especially when you start wondering if maybe your fears, your talents, or even your relationships are connected to people and places from lifetimes before this one. But there's something comforting here too, isn't there? The idea that you've been here before, and that you carry a deeper history within you. It means that your soul is experienced. it's wise. It has learned and grown so much over time. Take relationships, for example. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection, like you've known each other for years, even if you've only just met? It's almost as if your souls recognize each other. According to Buddhist teachings, this could mean that you've known this person in a past life. Maybe you were family, friends, or even lovers. And now, here you are again, crossing paths once more, continuing a story that began long ago. But it's not always about familiarity or comfort. Sometimes you meet people who challenge you deeply or even bring pain into your life. Why would this happen? Buddhism teaches us that these challenging relationships are not random. They could be karmic lessons, opportunities for you to grow and heal something that wasn't resolved in a past life. Imagine that in a past life you had a disagreement that was never healed. In this life, your souls may meet again, trying to finally find peace, trying to let go of the negative energy that once existed. This journey through your past lives isn't just about discovering who you used to be. It's about understanding why you are the way you are today. It's about finding compassion for yourself and others. If you have a fear that seems irrational, like a fear of water, even though you've never had a bad experience with it, Buddhism teaches us that this could be a leftover memory from another life. Perhaps you drowned in a past life, and that fear carried forward. Understanding this can be incredibly freeing. It doesn't mean the fear disappears instantly, but it does mean you can start to heal with compassion for the journey your soul has taken. And healing is at the heart of all this. We are all here to learn, to grow, and to heal. If you can understand where certain emotions or habits come from, especially those that feel like they have no real explanation, you can begin to change them. You can break old cycles and create new, healthier patterns. That's what makes this journey so powerful. By exploring your past lives, you're not just looking at who you used to be, you're shaping who you want to become. Sometimes people ask, why don't I remember my past lives more clearly? Why can't I just know? The truth is, there is a reason why our memories are not crystal clear. Imagine if you remembered every detail of every life you've ever lived. The pain, the joy, the losses, the loves. It would be too much to bear. Instead, the universe lets us carry forward what we need, the lessons, the feelings, the energy that can guide us in this life. It's like a whisper, not a shout. So how do we use all of this information in our daily lives? Well, it starts with awareness. Pay attention to those little nudges from your soul, the moments that make you feel something deeper than usual. When you meditate, allow your thoughts to wander. When you dream, consider the meanings behind the places and people that visit you in sleep. These could be tiny windows into your past. And remember, your past lives are not something to fear. They are pieces of your journey that have led you to exactly where you are right now. They are filled with wisdom that can help you make better choices today. When you look at yourself with the understanding that you've lived many times, it becomes easier to be gentle with yourself, to forgive your mistakes, because they are all part of your growth. Think about the talents you have. Maybe you're a natural with music or cooking or helping others. Have you ever wondered why? It's possible that you have carried these gifts with you from lifetime to lifetime, honing them each time until they've become a part of your very soul. Your gifts are yours for a reason, and they can be clues to who you once were. Now, take a moment to think about your fears. Not to dwell on them, but to understand them. Maybe they've been with you for longer than you think. But the beautiful thing is With awareness comes power. You have the ability to heal and transform that energy, to let go of the chains that have held you, lifetime after lifetime. It takes time, patience, and self-love, but it is so worth it. So, who were you in your past life? Were you a healer, a traveler, a lover, or maybe even a dreamer who looked up at the stars every night? Whoever you were, that person still lives within you. Every life you've lived has shaped the unique, incredible person you are today. Your soul carries every lesson, every tear, every laugh. It's all within you, waiting to be discovered. The past is not something to cling to, but it is something we can learn from. By understanding where we've been, we can better understand where we want to go. So, I invite you to explore your past lives, not out of curiosity alone, but as a way to understand your soul more deeply. You are more than just the person sitting here right now. You are timeless, you are limitless, and that is truly beautiful. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of self-discovery. If this video sparked something inside you, if it made you wonder about who you might have been, please let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the mysteries of the soul. Until next time, take care, and may your journey through this life and all the others be filled with light, love, and understanding.